Voters in the 24th District have distinct choices between Democrat Salud Carbajal, a longtime Santa Barbara County supervisor, and Republican Justin Fareed, the vice president of a family-owned business. During a one-hour televised debate tonight, Fareed said he wants to reduce regulations that make it difficult for family businesses like his, and Carbajal said he wants to improve the lives of the middle class. Here are some highlights. Republican congressional candidate Justin Fareed appeared to shy away from endorsing Donald Trump.
This has never been about Republican or Democrat to me. This has been about the vision that will move us forward in a positive direction of the same status quo politics.
He could move away from Donald Trump because Donald Trump's ship is sinking.
Democrat Salud Carbajal was asked about his controversial Lompoc comment.
Well, first let's start with the armpit issue. I apologize for the remark I made. It was unfortunately taken out of context.
They got into it, asking each other questions. Carbajal asked Fareed about Planned Parenthood.
Well, it seems to me that you're putting words in my mouth because I did not say that to the begin
yes
with.
Or no?
Ultimately, in the bottom line is any program or agency or department that receives federal funding should have close oversight of Congress to ensure that there isn't waste or fraud moving forward.
Fareed asked Carbajal about income inequality.
What are you going to do differently than you have done over the course of the last decade and a half?
I'm proud of my service, from serving in the Marine Corps to the last 12 years working in county government.
You didn't give a single response
Thank you, Mr.
of what
Fareed.
you're going to do.
Thank you.
They disagreed on gun control and taxes.
I believe that we need to have a flatter, simpler, and fair tax system.
We also need to make sure that corporations, multinational corporations, and individuals, billionaires like Trump, pay their fair share of taxes.
But they found common ground on marijuana.
Will you vote for or against Proposition 64?
I am in favor of Prop 64.
I, too, am in favor of Prop 64.
They agree that students need to refinance their debt, that deportation is not the immigration solution, and that addiction is a disease. As for oil and energy,
one drop of oil is one more than we need in our environment. It's important that this is implemented locally and that has local oversight.
I do not support offshore oil development, and I do not support fracking.
One of them will fill the seat being vacated by retiring Democrat Lois Capps. And voters will have their say 3 weeks from Tuesday.